What's up, everybody? This is Bruce, aka Geektacular, and today I've got another unboxing for you. Today I'm going to be unboxing a brand new Blu-ray release from Scream Factory, and this is George Romero's Land of the Dead. So this is part of the Living Dead franchise here. It's actually kind of one of the later ones. I was kind of hoping that they would maybe release some of the earlier movies. They did release, I believe, Day of the Dead as a collector's edition Blu-ray in the past. I think that was about a year or so ago. They haven't released Night of the Living Dead, the original one, or Dawn of the Dead, the original one yet. So this is kind of after those. I guess this is sort of I believe this is the next one in line, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is, compared to those, a relatively recent release. So pretty much, I'm kind of hoping that eventually they get to all of the Living Dead movies for collector's editions from Scream Factory. So that's kind of my hope. So I'm kind of willing to wait for the rest of the movies. You know, as long as they put a new one out every, you know, once or twice a year or something like that, I'm willing to wait for the whole series in that case, as long as they still want to put them all out. So there's nothing on the outside of the shrink wrap here. So let me go ahead and open it up. Mine came with this slip cover, but it all came shrink wrap. So the shrink wrap is actually on the outside of the slip cover. All right, so let's show you the artwork here. So it's just a plain paperboard slip cover with matte printing on it. There's no embossing or glossy highlights or anything like that, just FYI. And these scratches and stuff that you see here, these are actually part of the art print. These are not actual, those aren't actual scratches on the case, thankfully. So very cool. Usually for the Scream Factory Collector's Edition horror movie releases, they do like an original painting for the cover, which is cool. And then usually they also have a reversible artwork on the Blu-ray that has sort of the original art on one side and kind of the exclusive new art on another side. So we'll see if they do that for this release also. So here's the side. Simple, to the point. Here's the back here. So little hole cut out for the UPC code right there. Little summary information. Now here's all the good stuff. This is the stuff that maybe you want to pause and take a look at. But these are all of the special features for this collector's edition. So it's 2 discs. The first one is the theatrical version. Disc 2 is the unrated version. The theatrical version comes with a new 2K scan of the internegative and a whole bunch of different interviews and things like that, in addition to porting over some of the older specials. So it looks like that the disc 1 has most of the new special features on it. And then disc 2, the unrated version, does have a new audio commentary. But it looks like all the rest of sort of the a lot of the existing bonus features, they kind of ported over to this disc 2. So I really like when they maintain as many of the previous bonus features as possible while also throwing in some extra ones. That's really nice. And then there's sort of the technical info at the bottom there. So let's go ahead and take this out. Yoink. All right. So the cover and the slip cover are basically identical. The edges are basically identical, and the back is basically identical as well. So this is one of those slip covers that I'll probably just throw in my slip cover storage bin and I won't worry too much about it, since it is basically just exactly like the case in pretty much every single way. So we'll put that over there for now. So let's take a look inside. I don't think there's any codes or anything in here. So I was correct. Okay. So here is disc 1, the R-rated theatrical version. And this is basically just matte printed artwork on the disc here. So very cool. And then the disc 2, the unrated version, this actually has different artwork on it. So there you go. And I was actually correct about this. So, like previous collector's edition releases from Scream Factory, they have the Scream Factory exclusive new artwork on the front of the disc case by default, but they also have the original artwork, which is reversible. So, if we take this and we turn it around, you probably actually recognize this imagery more because this is the official artwork that was on the previous Blu-ray release. So this has been actually released on Blu-ray before. But this is basically just a new transfer, tons of new bonus features. You get both versions in the set. So it's basically just kind of a revamped, slightly remastered, a little more comprehensive release for this. So for the moment, I might just leave it like that. So this is what it would look like on the inside if you flip it. So I would say both ways look cool. Just kind of up to personal preference, whichever one you like. You can go with the original art or with the Scream Factory art. And yeah, that's my unboxing for Land of the Dead, the Collector's Edition Blu-ray from Scream Factory. So if you like this unboxing, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. That would be awesome. And if you like these kinds of unboxings, if you like horror movies, Blu-rays, DVDs in general, sci-fi, kaiju movies, or even if you just like anime, video games, collectibles, Funko Pops, anything like that, go ahead and click subscribe down below, and also be sure to hit that notification bell down below, so that way you'll be sure you won't miss any of my future content. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.